All right, so this question is relatively lengthy, so let's try to see what numbers that I need. So this histogram up here is basically showing all the pitches that were thrown and their speed during the 2009 baseball season. So the numbers that I need are these right here: mean, standard deviation. All right, so let's see what I first have to do. It says compute the z-score for a pitch with a speed of 88 miles per hour. So if you recall, the z-score formula was this: z is equal to x minus mu, your value that you're checking against the mean, divided by the standard deviation. So in this case, I would have 88 minus the 92.12 divided by the 2.43. All right, I'm going to pause the video and type this into my calculator. Okay, got my calculator open. Just one word of caution. Remember that the numerator needs to be in parentheses because I have to do that first. So over here, I'm going to do parenthesis 88 minus 92.12, close the parenthesis, divided by 2.43 equals. All right, notice that I get a negative answer, so the number here will be negative 1. I'm going to have to round this, 70. So it's negative because my answer, my 88-mile-an-hour fastball, is somewhere down here. And you can see I'm below the mean, so I'm going to be negative. So I'm on the left-hand side. All right, let's go on to the next part of the question. So the next part then asks, approximately what fraction of these four seem, so fraction is like probability, would you expect between, so again, the key words here, between these two numbers. So that's going to require my normal curve calculator, so let me bring that back up. All right, I have to change the mean and standard deviation to what they are in the problem. So let me scroll back up. The mean is 92.12, and my standard deviation is 2.43, and I want to go between, so again, I got to make sure I change this button here. I want to go between, let's see here, 90.1 and 95.9. So here's my answer. That's the area. If you look up here in the picture, that's a pretty big area that's shaded. So 73.72% were thrown, but they want my answer as a decimal, not as a percent, and they want it to 3 decimal places. So I'm going to write it in here, 0.737. Okay, next one. The next question asks, what fraction of the four would you expect to have speeds below? Okay, see the word below there? So I have to change this to below and put my 90.1 in here. And let's do calculate. And I get 0.203. Again, rounding to 3 decimal places. So 0.203. All right, almost done with this question. The last question is, do you want to identify fastballs in the top 11%? So the fastest 11%. So that's like the top 11%. So here's what I'm asking again. That's the probability that x is greater than c is equal to 0.11. So I got to go and switch up on my normal curve here. So I got to change it to this. And above what speeds must they be included? Okay, so my area, 0.11. My mean, I got to go back and get my mean. That was 92.12. Okay, my standard deviation, 2.43. And I want everything above. Okay, so let me scroll down here. So the value C that I need is everything above 95.1. All right, let's look at the picture up here. So all the fastballs, all the fastballs in this region right here represents the top 11%. So that's 95.1. Sorry, this is a long question, but it asks basically every component that you need to know for this unit. All right, we're done with this one.